I ditched a campaign today. This is very mild compared to most things here. I was playing a Fabula Ultima game and we had a major in-character disagreement over what to do with cornered enemies. I wanted to take them in, another party member just wanted to kill them. Things got pretty heated, but we stayed in character. But some of the reasoning for why we should kill them stuck with me over the following days and made me feel sick, as it veered into realms of dehumanization that hit me just wrong in today's political climate. I'll be blunt. The guy is someone I've had friction with in the past. Nothing major, but I found him to be overbearing and I just find his personality somewhat irksome. This is something that compounded that. So I messaged DM asking if we could have a tone check next session. DM was very nice and said yes. Next session we sit down and have the talk. DM says he's dialing the tone back and asks if anyone would like to say anything. I took the time to talk to the other player, pointing out the exact things he had done that had made me upset. He said nothing. He didn't even look at me. I was 2 feet away from him at the time. The game went on after that and I just felt sick, like I was going to vomit. About an hour into the session, I faked getting a text and went home. I felt a sheer dread driving into the game, dreading having to talk to the guy as I've not found him to be sympathetic towards my plights in the past. And as I learned, that wasn't a baseless feeling. Driving home, I felt relieved, like a weight was off my chest. I'm not going back to that campaign. I haven't decided how much I want to be honest about, but needless to say, I just don't want to play a game with that person anymore. I feel a little bad because the GM was doing his best to meet me halfway, and I'll be letting him know he's a great GM, but when I'm trying to open up to someone about how they've made me feel uncomfortable, and they can't say a word to me, can't even look at me, I don't want to share a table with them. Ugh. There's a phrase going around right now that I think sums up my feelings pretty well. When someone reveals who they really are, believe them. I'm not gonna read too much into what real-world politics are being referenced here, but I can make a few reasonable guesses, and if I'm right, it's definitely not what I'd want to engage with either. At best, this seems like a disagreement over escapism in the game that's being taken very personally, and OP is perfectly within their rights to raise the issue and open the discussion on what people want the game to be like. This story might be very one-sided, but if things unfolded the way that OP describes and this guy's vibes were the way that we're led to believe, yeah, OP, trust your gut on this one. The DM's a real one for trying to make this work, but remember the golden rule. No game is better than bad game, and this was definitely turning into a bad game. But that's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments.